And we are also back with Carson Block, founder of Hong Kong-based Muddy Waters Research. He's joining us this afternoon from Campos de Jordão, Brazil. We've been talking about Sino-Forest and this order for executives to resign and then the rescinding of the order. So, Carson, you started to tell us your thoughts that you think this is actually positive for investors.
Well, the important thing here is that they suspended the stock. So this way investors aren't going to make uninformed decisions. In terms of Alan Chan and the executives, their day will probably come. But for the time being, investors aren't going to be paying $6, $7 a share for this stock. And that's the good outcome.
Do you feel somewhat vindicated? I mean, even though this has now been rescinded, did you feel vindicated when this initial order came out?
Well, look, when we published, we were certain. I mean, you don't go and call a company a fraud unless you know it's a fraud. So we expected that eventually the wheels of justice would turn, and I think that they're turning at quite a nice clip at this point. So in the meantime, we did take some arrows, but this is the game. The important thing again is that from this point forward, I don't think investors are going to risk losing any more money on the stock.
Well, at the same time, we were showing the stock trading here in the U.S. Do you think there's sort of a disconnect here between the regulators in Canada and the regulators in the U.S., that is the SEC?
Well, that's actually an interesting question. I think the issue is that in the U.S., the stock trades on the pink sheets. Were it listed on the NYSE or on NASDAQ, there probably would be an agreement that would kick in whereby both sets of regulators would suspend it. That's my understanding, but I think it's a little bit situation by situation.
Do you still have any kind of position in the stock that is a short?
Yeah, we're still short.
So
As I've said before, it's a zero, so we'll stay short.
Okay, Carson, that's all we got time for at the moment. But thank you once again very much for joining us to talk to us about your reaction to this.